Welcome to Family Gaming. We are going to celebrate the Oblivion remake by none other than playing the original. So, first off, we meet the Emperor. We're in a cell. We've been arrested. We don't know why. I wish the game would actually tell you. That would be an interesting twist they could put on in the remake. But anyway, we're going to go as like a Jeet because we're going to run through this hand to hand. And then we're going to cheat the system a little bit while we're here in the jail cell. You can easily level up some magic, some sneak. It goes up as long as you're in sneak mode because there's somebody in front of you. As I was going through this playthrough, I was actually thinking to myself, I should join the Black Brotherhood instantly and come back and kill Valen Dreth over there because he's a bit of an a-hole. Anyway, we cheat the system a little bit as I said we were going to do. And then we're going to begin the run. As I said, we're going to do hand-to-hand. But before we get into the run and into the nitty-gritty, I would like to ask you guys, with the remake coming out, what do you think should be remade in this? Graphics-wise, maybe there's something in the story you think they should add or take away. Combat. I personally, doing this hand-to-hand, I really enjoyed the hand-to-hand in Fallout 4, and they added animations like when you kill them. That would be really cool to add in my opinion. Not just hand to hand, that should be with anything. Swords, bow and arrow, hand to hand, whatever. I think like a little animation, you know, when you kill somebody like Skyrim does or like Fallout 4 did. I think that would be a really cool addition for the remake. Other than that, I actually really enjoyed this game. It's one of the RPGs that sort of set the tone for the new age RPGs that we play these days. Even though this was made a long time ago, I feel old coming back to this game. But please comment below as you're watching me beat down these rats and all these other stuff on what you think should be in the remake. Anyway, continuing on with the story here. We met the Emperor, we escaped our jail cell, and now we're meeting the Emperor.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Fight.
You should probably look behind you there, sir. Oh, never mind. So the Emperor dies. We couldn't do anything to help him. We tried. Let's finish beating on this guy, and we'll move on with Bars here.
The amulet. Strange. They say it's the amulet. He must have given it to you for a reason. Joffrey, he's nothing I ever heard about. Although you first, there.
The class creation is going to be combat. We're going to go with strength because that helps out hand to hand. Now, I looked through all of these, and for the second favorited attribute that we wanted to pick, I should have went with endurance because it would have helped with my heavy armor and my health, but I decided to go with agility because originally I was going to try and sneak. So for anybody that wants to go through a playthrough, if you're really not going to sneak, don't pick agility. I ended up not sneaking a lot, so I shot myself in the foot with that one. I should have went with endurance. But these are all basic stuff here, heavy armor, hand to hand. We're going to do restorations, we can keep ourselves alive, and I did pick on sneak, which again ended up being a wasted perk. Unless you're going to sneak, don't pick sneak. Anyway, we escaped, and we got in a fight, and it wasn't looking good. The slaughterfish was beating us down. That shouldn't have been that hard. Anyway, let's see how we stack up against people. Alright, that damage isn't bad. Let's try somebody that doesn't shoot bow and arrows like a sissy. Actually, here's a perfect sneak opportunity. Don't turn around. You hear me? Don't turn around. Take that. Huh. Maybe sneak might work out after all. Just to make sure, let's try it one more time. Slowly now. Don't get caught. Ah, crap. Damage ain't bad though. Oh, here comes another opportunity. Okay, here we go. We can do this. We're a cat. Nice and silent. Let the sneak perk be worth it. 1. Can we go for 2? Yeah, stay right there, ringleader. Nice. You know, the ringleader got one-shotted, so it's probably not a very good gang. Anyway, moving on, we're going to the arena, and here we find the bands of Kung Lao, or Kung Lao, if you watch Mortal Kombat. And these bands give us a plus 20 stat on our hand-to-hand right from the go. We make it to Wayne Prairie because that's what we were told to do. We're going to stick to the main quest line for the most part, just because this game has so many twists and turns if you do all of the objectives in it. So we're just going to stick to one. That way this video isn't 25 hours long. Sound good to you guys? Because it definitely sounds good to me. Turns out the Emperor has a hidden son. Why he was hiding there, I guess we'll never know. But we're going to go find him. As soon as this old man stops talking to us. How many cups of coffee did Grandpa drink? He sure is alert. We boogie on over to Kavach, just to have some other guy run up on us and start screaming at us. We listen to him. And then we run past him like nothing happened.
I don't even try, I just keep going.
We make it to the gates of Oblivion, and we entered. We beat the guy that had the sigil keep key. We enter, and we're gonna run up and steal the sigil stone, as you do to close these gates. The damage on the hand-to-hand is not bad at all. These are the Daedra that we are beating. Typically they're a little bit tougher than the average enemy, but this cat's fists are pretty good. We mosey our way on up here, healing just to get the stat up. But here, when you take these sigil stones, for those of you that haven't played this yet, the sigil stones right there where it says Descendant Sigil Stone added, if you go back in your inventory and you click on it, they each have magical powers that you can put on items, weapons, your armor. depending on what the stone is offering, which we used a couple times because when you do the main quest line, there are a ton of Oblivion gates you have to close. Continuing on, we decided to be good Samaritans and finish beating up these things in Kavach, just to help out civilian, whatever his name is, some French guy. So we help him out, and we go to the Count. We pick up a ring. The Count unfortunately is dead, and that's pretty much it for Kavach. We never come here again.
I'm on your side.
We have a bit of a damage fall off already, which is not great, but we're going to power through and we're going to beat him. We're going to power through and we're going to beat him. We're in the room where the Count is. Unfortunately, he is dead. He did not have great hand-to-hand, so he died. His body is around here somewhere. Ah, there it is.
Where is the Count? We were too late. If only we'd gotten here sooner. Did you find the Count? At least...
We found Martin, and we tried to bring him back home to Wayne and Priory. Some other creep came up and told us that there's another creep following him, so we handled the creep and all of his friends. Their armor looks so cool. Unfortunately, it obviously doesn't help them much because they're letting my fist penetrate right through them. So, I probably won't use that armor. The so-called assassins that are in these games, they're obviously not great at killing, so I don't know why anybody would hire them anyway. I guess that's why they just pick up anybody off the street. I guess they go for quantity over quality.
You're back. Thank. They attacked without warning. The Amulet of Kings. We need to go. We'll go.
The amulet, unfortunately, is stolen. Grandpa's actually really mad about it. But we did find Martin, so at least there's that. They can't use the amulet without Martin or somebody of the Septim blood.
Yes. You may. One of. Cloud. We should get moving. I won't rest easy.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out.
We meet our good friend Boris again, and he's very suspicious. He tells us just to wait, because there's going to be another creep that follows him. There's a lot of creeps in this game, so prepare yourselves. Anyway, he walks. The creep follows him, so we creep behind him. I wish the sneak actually came in handy, but we jumped the creep, and that's just what it is. There goes the crap armor. We beat him in his back. He's dead. We talked to our good friend Boris again.
I'll keep an eye out.
Nice to see you too, bud.
Good work.
The book that we found is not very common, so we go to somebody else in the Mages Guild, all the way in the Arcanium in the Imperial City. Tarmina, she can read it for us, so that's what she does after we collect all of the books. Unfortunately, we don't have all of the books, so let's work on getting all of the books. We enter the sewers with Boris. You know, I don't think Boris wants to help at all because we're beating pretty much everything, and he's on his Sunday stroll. Yep, still strolling. Alright, but here comes the fun part.
Just through this door.
The fun part is that Boris is going to go down there in the meeting and we get to stay up top. We're going to sneak on these guys. When they enter, just the one, I like our odds. 2 to 1 sounds good. Who's that? Who are they? I thought this was going to be 2 on 1. Instead, it's 3 on 2. No problem. They won't see me here. The torch doesn't provide enough light for them to see me. Okay, maybe it does. Alright, plan is blown, Boris. Get to work. Alright, 1 down. We got this, Boris. Let's do this. Come on, Boris. I need your help, buddy. Boris, come help me!
You will not live to see the day.
Alright, let's try this again. This time we know they're coming. Let's try sneaking behind this guy and knocking him out before they even reach. This is where the sneak comes in handy. No. You don't see me. No. You don't see me. That's it. That's it. Alright, Boris. You know, the sneaking in this game needs a little bit of work. Maybe they should add that to the remake. But no worries. We got this guy pinned into the corner. We got this. Odds are looking good. Gotta heal up a bit and let's get back to work. Come on. Heal up. We got this. Come on, Boris. Alright. Healing back up. Boris, give us a hand, buddy. Alright. Come on, Boris. I believe in you. Alright, Boris. You guys work for the Blades, but you don't know how to fight. Isn't that something? Maybe that's why your Emperor's dead. Alright, let's just bum rush these guys. Forget all the pleasantries. That's better. Where's the next one? Come on. Alright, come on, Boris. You got this. Give us a hand. Come on, Boris. You got it. Boris is dead. He took 2 hits and he died. Okay. Looks like we're on our own. You got anything for me, Boris? No? Wait. Yes, you do. Healing potions. Thank you, sir. You're keeping me alive.
I chose to survive the cleansing. Lord, you are.
Alright, our odds are not looking great. 2 on 1. But we did have this health potion, so let's use those up. Alright, come on. We can do this. Finish him out. Finish him out. We already died twice. Don't make it a third. Come on. 1 on 1. That's it. That's it. Come on. Back his ass into a corner. Get him. Right hook, left hook, right hook, left hook. Get him. We don't need Boris. He's a terrible teammate anyway. Come on. That's it. Better without Boris than with him. We make it to Mankar and Camoran's little secret Mythic Dawn meeting where we punch this guy right in the kidney. It doesn't kill him, but we're close. Here's Mankar Camoran. I need that book. Thank you. Time to get on out of here. But let's release him. And we're gonna hide. There's a bunch of guys chasing us. Hopefully they don't kill us. Oh, I think the prisoner died. Oh no, he's right there. Oh, look at that trap. Not on purpose, but that worked out well. Alright, let's finish these guys up. We make it back to Grandpa. He is usually happy to see us, even though his tone sometimes says otherwise. Grandpa loves us, that's okay.
You should
And we
take
love
that
Grandpa.
along. He'll be in the Great Hall reading. He's hardly taken time to sleep.
Yup, I can see you've had bad news.
And here we have Martin Septim, who every single time at this point forward, when we walk up to him, he says we need to grab him something else. It's all the gifts we give him are never good enough.
Except for Gerald coming
He
back
tells
from
us to
a
go
trip
check the
down
spies
south, things are pretty
over
quiet.
in Bruma.
Not much travel right. I've told
The
my
captain
men
doesn't
to
seem
keep a
happy about
sharp eye
that.
and come.
But if you ask this old beggar here and give him some money,
It's coming back to
he
me
will
now.
tell you.
Yeah, someone I'd.
So we break into the house, who has a creepy basement, and the spies are down below. Who knew?
Damn, believer! I live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth. Only that
Just to showcase some of the damage that we have now at this point when we leveled up a couple of times, our hand-to-hand. We were in the arena, and here we have 2 elves, and you can just watch the fight. It actually isn't that slow. You always attack the one with the bow first so she doesn't get cheap shots in on you. And now that she's gone, we can focus on this chick. You know, I do like the way the Dwarven swords look. It's a shame that I'm not using blades. But then again, she's getting beat by somebody with just gloves on. So maybe the sword isn't that great. Here comes the Grand Champion, and again, the damage. He tries to beat us. Oh, that's right. We told him he's a vampire, and he's so sad. Oh my goodness, he's so sad. Well, now he's dead. Okay, thank you. Don't burn in the sunlight, okay? Gotta go now. Bye-bye. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you're here? Alright, gotta go. Enter my favorite character in the game, the Arena Fan. Bye-bye, Arena Fan. We were tasked with teaching the Bruma guard here how to take down these Oblivion gates. So we stroll through these disgusting hallways. They are so dirty, somebody needs to bring them Clorox. But we do find the sigil stone, and we teach him how to destroy the gates on his own. Okay, bud, well, I taught you how to do it, so don't call on me to come help you again. Alright? Thanks, Pops.
Good work.
Okay, I did what you asked, Grandpa.
But the Bruma Guard cannot defend the city indefinitely.
And here comes Martin asking us to do something else for him. Whoop-de-doo! Thanks, Martin. I'll get it done.
Unlike the daydream, how then to obtain the blood of a god?
I get tired of listening to Martin and all his demands, so I decided to go help this guy out. His wife told me that he got himself in a little bit of trouble because he was cheating. So, let's find his stuff. Lady meets us at the bar. She tells us she wants to have a big old party, and I am all too eager to meet her at her house at nighttime.
Cozy farmhouse not far from here. I'll mark it down on your. I can promise you. Do I really have to?
I can't stand this right.
We strip down to our undies and we wait for the evening party to start. I'm very excited for this party if you can't tell. Just a couple more hours and we'll be ready. Alright, time to party. Alright girls, lay it on
I see
me.
you took us up on our offer.
You know, you didn't look anything
I'm
like the
glad to see
pictures.
you.
Are you sure you're the one that I ordered?
Now we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. What?
These girls are definitely not the girls that I ordered, so I think I'm gonna have to beat you down.
Okay.
Sorry, ladies.
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms.
Back to Martin's task. We go to Sankor Tor where we need to beat all these undead blades, and they'll eventually open up the way for us to find Tiber Septim's armor. You know, as I said before, there's a bunch of assassins or quote-unquote guards in this game. The fact that you guys are dead and are dying from somebody that's wandering around in shorts and beating you with his fists, there's probably a reason why the Emperor died so easily. You guys should probably work on that. I'm just saying. The armor we brought Martin wasn't enough. He told us that we now need to find him a great stone, a great sigil stone to be exact. So we entered a gigantic gate and ran around like a chicken with its head cut off to find the great sigil stone. Okay, Martin, here you go. For the last time, take your gift and then leave me
We
alone.
now have the means to recover the... But we need to act quickly. Camoran will not take long to Remember, the portal closes behind you. I'll have the ritual ready in the Great Hall when you arrive.
Ah, here's all the stuff we found you. I guess it's time for us to use it. Eh, champ?
I have
Because you're not going in there, are you? No?
I'll open.
Didn't think
I
so.
don't know what you'll find in Camoran's paradise. I believe that Mankar Camoran acts as the anchor for paradise. Kill Mankar Camoran. Shall I open the portal to... Brace your...
Alright, buddy. Let's get this over with. If you have magic powers like that where you can just make things form into a portal, don't you think you should be helping me fight? No? Alright. I'll give Mankar Camoran one thing though, he sure does know how to put together a pretty good looking world. I mean, this is definitely the best spot we've been to yet. It's a shame I have to kill him. But first, he sends his bodyguard, and he offers me a job, but unfortunately I had to turn his job down because I'd rather kill him.
There is but one way out of the garden. I guard that path. You will travel that path, and it will bring me honor. But you shamed my kin at Canona to bring you into my service. So I offer you a choice. Would you confront me?
I have a feeling when this guy says service, he's not talking about delivering groceries. I don't go south of the border there, good sir, so I'm going to have to fight you instead. Hey, wait, nobody said anything about a fire sword. Come on now. I choose service, dude. I choose service. Stop burning me. He's a wrecking machine. When you get the stun and you get to paralyze people during the punch because they're so tired, it actually makes a lot of these fights pretty trivial. Keep that in mind if you want to do a hand-to-hand build. We take the bands of the Chosen because it's the only way through the rest of the tunnel there, and then we eventually meet up with Mankar Camoran. He has bodyguards, but if you beat on the bodyguards, he doesn't get up quite yet, so you can get a couple shots in. Makes the fight just a tad bit easier, and when you're running around with just your fists, you gotta take what you can get. So we take this guy into a corner, mop him up real quick, and then we move on to the big man himself. Make sure we're nice and healed. Let's go to work. This fight against Mankar Camoran actually wouldn't be too bad, even with his bodyguards. It's just the fact that when he heals, it's like half of his health, just in an instant, and he does it like 4 or 5 times. So if you're not rolling with a lot of health, or if you just can't hit him hard enough, fast enough, this fight is kind of annoying. But we have our little helper here from the tunnels, and he does a pretty good job. See, he's almost dead, and then look. Nothing happens, and then he heals back up, and we're right back to square one. And unfortunately, I don't have unlimited healing like this guy does. Ran out of health potions. Awesome. Probably gonna die. Never mind. Looks like my helper got him. We return to Martin with yet another gift. I hope he appreciates this one because it's the last one I'm going to give him.
You found a way back.
I've met this guy for 2 hours and he has taken advantage of me in the 2 hours that we've known each other that I've ever been taken advantage of from friends I've known since I was 3.
After all,
this guy is a parasite. I don't care whose son he is.
Chancellor.
To finish off the story, he takes all the gifts that we gave him and he absolutely throws them away, but at least he turns into a nice little dragon and saves the day. He takes all the credit, even though I did pretty much everything. All the credit goes to Martin Septim. Yay, yay. Anyway, again, comment down below, let me know what you think should happen on an Oblivion remake. things they should add, things they should take away. I am very curious to know. This is being released on Easter, so happy Easter to everybody. There are those who celebrate, and if you don't celebrate, then happy Sunday. Alright, thanks for watching.
The amulet is shattered.